yesterday, and finally today, I found um, something really special to me anyway, and for anyone else who wants to pay up to £50 for a beanie. Now, this is my beanie, which we I think also found or maybe purchased, but two of my boys grown out of it already, and I wanted to give it to a little girl, but then the mother went berserk and started spending money in Primark, um, to get some really expensive hats for five each. I mean, back in the days when I was young, this is the kind of stuff we had. We grabbed it from whoever we had, and okay, that doesn't fit my head, but either way. Now, what I'm trying to say is, after dropping off the little buggers, the way I call them, I love them to pieces. I just drove around for some video shoots and for other things, and like a woolly something lied on the road. So it's just laying around, nobody cared. And I stopped to reverse my vehicle. One of the bands in Austria. Ich kam zur Welt und habe festgestellt, ohne Mobil geht Masse viel. Du, 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 du. Right. And yeah, and then I found this, right? An yes, is it ADSM? I mean, when I looked at it, it almost came. It looked almost a bit like SM, And after further investigation, I had a quick look, and some logo was missing. But no, first of all, I was very happy that they had a logo, because everything with a logo seemed a bit more precious. But then, after close investigation, I realized that the stuff from the logo is not missing. No, it's just the way it is designed. And now we come to the scenario where I said I'm so happy. I am so happy because I'm a huge Beatles fan. Not as big as I used to be, but I still am. And this is Paul McCartney's daughter's hat, by design. I mean, she didn't wear it. Not wear it. Now, I'm extremely sad for the person who lost it, and I researched it online. So it's a woman's hat. It's a woman's beanie, right? But in black, Darkha, and check this out, Eqtyel. Now, I immediately, by finding this hat, educated myself with two colors, and also the fact that this hat is made out of recycled materials. Now, this is gonna be the only hat from today on, or from tomorrow, because we give it a little wash. Because let's face it, there are also dirty girls out there. I mean, because people say, oh, the men are pigs and stuff. Yeah, they are, me included. But there are also dirty girls out there. Let's face it. And that, let's be honest to each other. So I don't know who it belongs to. So therefore, I'm not gonna wash it myself. I'll let it washed, because I'm not washing at home. I'm doing other things, heavy work, changing, breaking pads. Sorting things out, lifting stuff, drilling into the wall, clean the gutter, clean the toilet, just go in there. I'm not doing washing and ironing and stuff. This would be really silly if I start washing my head and iron it, and my partner would dig the gutter and go all the way up to the roof to remove a wasp nest, and I'm ironing the panties at home. But I would say, hey, darling, could you change my car tires to do the braking bets? And she's like, yeah, of course, I'm gonna sort it out. I'm gonna go and sort this out for you. Now, okay, but we are old-fashioned. I appreciate that, and for the young people, if your girlfriend wants to check the change the tires and the brake pads and the oil, then for goodness sake, this is a message from me to you guys. Let her do it. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not going to. If women wants to work, don't interrupt them. Never interrupt them. Just let them work. Right. Anyway, so, but as a kicker, I know how it feels to lose a hat. I feel it. I feel it. And this is a hat. You can get them for $24 on the internet, but it can go all the way to 55. So this is not a cheap hat. And to be honest, even a 5 or 4 hat is an absolute rip-off. But of course, she loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. Cause I love like that, you know you should be glad. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Imagine that, man. 1963, right? Where people barely have radios in their homes, no telly, just a few people. The whole little village gathered to watch a football game on a black and white telly, right? And these guys came out like, and for love like that, you know you should be glad. Yeah. Come on, man. Yeah, the Beatles. They were there to entertain, but when the songs came in, that I need you more than ever. Let's spend the night together, right? They came to take your daughters, right? So anyway, the 60s, I love it. So going back to the head, and I need to shove in these sub stories, guys, because you have to appreciate the fact that I need to, now this is unscripted, obviously need to talk for 10 minutes because of that YouTube, and if it's a short video then you get less money because they advertise it. So I'm not saying this a lot of people will watch this video, but if it goes viral, it changes my life, because then finally I can swap all the records and finally buy some CDs. You know what I'm saying? I'm still doing records. You know what I'm saying? It's still Johnny Cash and these people. Yeah. So, but this in modern days, you have to move to CDs, right? So this is the stage I'm at. So if I would get when I get viral, it will change my life, because then we're gonna eat caviar with champagne. Now we're having the value beans on toast from Tesco's, or worst case scenario Asda or whatever. No, either way. So that's the reason I'm dropping these little stories to fill up the 10 minutes. Now, if you own this hat and you have a video, a picture, or the receipt that you actually bought this, I am very, very happy. I'm very, very happy to give back to you. Normally, things I found on the street, they end up on eBay, or I use them myself. Because I find it on the street, I believe if you find it on the floor, it's not a robbery. Yeah, you should give it back, but if you leave it on the street, then someone else will pick it up, and or a dog's gonna piss on it, or who's gonna dismantle it, or gonna rip it apart, and then nobody has anything out of it. So I think in this particular case, I'm gonna keep it and wear it until someone calls me and said, "Listen, this is my hat." So, but of course, I also would like to have £10 finder's fee. If this hat means something to you, I'm happy to give it back to you for £10. I had my fun already. I had my video out of it, and this hat, as is found on the 7th of December 2022, as such, will go into the history. Now, not only because of this video when it goes viral, no, but for every video in winter until the end of time, I will be wearing this hat. I know it's a woman's hat, but this is what it calls peacocking. This is how I approach creative things. Painting fingernails. Why do men do that? Some of the men. Okay, some of them do it for different reasons, but the smart men do it because it's called peacocking. Now, if you go into the bar in with painted fingernails, every woman is gonna look at you. Yes, some of them gonna think that you're a bit funny, or gay, or transvestite, whatever. But that doesn't matter. You know who you are anyway. And if you're gay and transvestite, yeah, then good for you. It's not nobody in 2022, nobody blames you. I mean, you can be whatever you want to be. But it's a tactic used by men, because every woman then would kind of not attract, but look at you. And if everybody looks at you, and every woman would say to your friend, "Hey, look at this guy with the painted fingernails," right? Now then you're in the middle of the attraction, and the more people look at you, the bigger are your chances that actually someone's going to hook up with you the night out. Now, this is the reverse psychology of peacocking. if you turn up in a bar with a women's hat, and women will know, quality women will know that this Stella McCartney hat is a women's hat, right? They just will know. Now, if you turn up with a women's hat, immediately you have things, some stuff going on. Either you have going on like, oh, maybe this guy is gay, or whatever. That's not a negative thing either, because then they're gonna come to you because they trust you. So gay guys have a lot of friends, female friends, because the girls trust them, right? Now, but when it turns out that you're not gay, and they give you, because at some point, if they hang around with you, it will turn out, but by then, you give them the confidence that you're a good man, and they know about your brain and not only just your looks, yes, and then you're gonna screw them. That's it. I mean, if you have the opportunity. So I'm gonna wear that, not because to attract it to the women, but it's, if someone is attracted to me, it's an asset. It's not a liability. If someone comes and say, "Hey, really, man, I really, really love you," I would be stupid to say, "Yeah, but no." I said, "Well, let me love you too." What can I say? Love, love me do. You know I dig you. And love me do. When it's a kind of Elvis style when McCartney goes down that deep. Right. Okay, either way, thank you very much for watching. And whoever lady or man, or whoever, which gender they lost his head in Anfield. I'm not going to mention the road, obviously, but I think Anfield is good enough. You have the receipt. You can prove even a picture of it that you had that head on you. Meet me. Have £10 ready as a founder's fee, because I had to stop the car. I had to pull the the handbrake, switch the engine off. This is all using my starter motor, using my using everything, and then driving around to find your head. Come on, £10. Send me a comment, and I shall meet you, and we should exchange, um, uh, well, whatever you might be want to exchange. But if you want to only exchange the head, then we exchange the head. If you want to exchange email addresses, we can do that too. I'm not going to exchange panties. That's out of question, because I'm always commando. Dong it, dog is for tuning into my channel. Like, share, comment, of course. Au revoir.